Hello, FlossTube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
Ronnie's at home.
Cash is sleeping.
And I'm Kimberly. And today I've invited Priscilla to our channel to give us some tips on how to turn your cross stitch into a beautiful piece without having to take it to an expensive framer. So she picked this out at
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take my Land That I Love piece. This is designed by Country Cottage Needleworks, and I just stitched it with the called for DMC colors, and we are going to put it on this board.
And Kimberly's going to do it herself.
Yeah. So we had this frame and it had this metal piece, and I just literally just pulled it out. I thought we were going to have wire cutters, but it was just nails, so we've pulled that out.
She's strong.
So now we're going to, so what Priscilla said to do is measure around it. It's like 8 1/8. So she asked me how wide I want it to be. So I think I want it to be about 8 1/2. So I'm OCD. We all know that. So I'm going to take an 8 1/2 inch square ruler, and I'm going to use a friction pen and go around it. So that way we know when we put it on the next piece that it's the 8 1/2. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a little square, 8 1/2 inch. And I'm using a friction pen because it'll disappear with heat later. I can just throw the iron on it. It'll be fine. And then from there, I'm going to cut around it a little bit bigger. How much? An inch or 2?
I would leave probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Okay, I'm going to leave 2 inches around. I'm going to use a rotary cutter. And so I guess this is what you get when you combine like
Quilting and stitching.
Yeah. So now we need 8 1/2 inch sticky board. So we took a 9x12, and I'm going to cut 1 sticky board or 2 sticky boards?
1 sticky board right now.
1 sticky board. Okay, so I'm going to cut this, and I'm just going to use my ruler since I already have it out.
You are?
Yeah, I'm going to use a rotary cutter.
You are?
No, I'm going to use a rotary cutter. Yeah. See? We just do it different. She wants to do it with me. I was like, I just don't know if you really want to do this with me, but she did, and she's paying for it now. She's like, I don't want to go to dinner with you now because you're crazy. So I'm just going to use a rotary cutter.
Does it work?
Yes, it's going to work.
Yeah, but is the blade dull?
I mean, if you're using a rotary cutter like I am, you can just use an old one that has an old blade, and you could put on it dull or something so that you could like reuse it over time.
Oh my gosh.
What? No, she wanted to do it. I'm putting her over the edge. Okay.
You need 8 1/2 inch batting.
8 1/2 inch batting. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm throwing stuff everywhere. We're gonna have to clean up. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut. This is a 10-inch square batting. That's 80 by 20. Oh, 80/20 batting because it's got a little bit of poly, but not too much. So I cut that same size. Okay, now what?
Okay, so you're gonna take this.
Sticky off.
Yep, and put that down.
Okay, on the batting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
No, put the batting on the sticky board.
Oh my gosh.
I like this just standing here.
Well,
maybe I should teach you.
Sticky's not coming off very good though. I'm getting the cardboard off, so I'm having.
Chelsea,
No, there, I
assistance,
got it.
please. Okay.
No, I got it.
It's the nails.
It is the nails.
Mhm.
Okay, so see, this is, yes.
You'll be okay.
And you're going to see that this video is much longer than her other videos because she just slaps it together, and I don't know how to do that. Okay, now what do I do?
Okay, so you're gonna put this down and then put the batting side down.
On my lines, which are on the wrong way.
Okay.
I should have put the lines on the back. I'll do my lines again. I have to do it. I can't do it without it, Priscilla.
That's better though if you think about it, because then you don't have to make them disappear because they'll be hidden anyway, right?
Yeah. This is hopefully correct.
Do.
Hopefully. Okay, now I got it right there.
Yep.
Okay, now what?
Okay. So you're gonna take this and fold it up like this.
I am?
And you're gonna hot glue it.
Oh no. I don't know how to hot glue.
Yeah, you do. Just put a dot.
A dot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
You're good. Make sure it's tight enough.
Hot!
It's not that hot. Come on.
I got glue on me. See, I'll make it difficult for her because she didn't want to do it.
No, I wanted you to do your own. So you can go show Kevin. See what I did? It matches your tiered tray.
Poor Kevin.
Okay,
Glue all the way from the corner.
yeah, we'll start with this one in front of you and then draw a line across here with glue. And then
here,
fold it
too.
up. Yeah.
See, this is why Chelsea doesn't do it. Because it would take too long.
Kind of push from the bottom so that you get it flat. You gotta make sure when you do this that you get the corners pushed up good. So you have square corners. Did you burn yourself?
I just don't know how to do this. That's
Okay,
why I'm
well
gonna
maybe
send it
next
to
time you need to have a little cup of cold water.
I want to send it
Have
to
your iced tea cup over here so you can hold on to it. Where's her Yeti?
Ow.
Okay, but you just stick a little bit of glue in here
Okay.
and then push it together. And I'm gonna do this for you because my
Yes.
hands are like iron.
Cash is trying to take a little nap, but he doesn't like sleep.
You just close your corners up and pinch them.
Oh my God.
If you're not used to using a glue gun, just have a little dish of ice water on your table so you can stick your finger in it if you do burn yourself. But just be careful with it, it is hot. And then on the outside, you can take your fingers and like push them and it makes them pointy.
So now this is about 8.5 inches, and so what size?
Square.
Square.
Yes, so you said you wanted a 1/4 inch around.
So I'm just gonna get a sticky board that's 11 by 14, and I'm gonna trim it down. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this ruler, the square ruler, to trim it to 9. And if you don't want to use a rotary cutter, you could use an X-Acto knife, or what do you use?
I use the guillotine cutter.
Okay,
It's
or a
just-
guillotine cutter, which is like a paper cutter that's thick, maybe something like that.
The backing paper.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Okay. And then we're gonna do which color next?
You said you want a red behind it.
Oh yeah, that'll look good. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very good.
So
Okay, so you're gonna take your
sticky board, and I'm gonna stick it down. Okay.
and just make sure you leave enough edging around the. Chelsea, we might need help peeling.
I got it.
Okay. Yep, and then trim off the part you don't need.
So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do corners.
Yep. One at a time.
And so you can see, like, if you're doing this and you watch my video versus the videos she does where it's just her, you're gonna see that she's a lot quicker because she's had experience doing it. And so it's probably gonna be like that for you guys at home, where like when you're learning, you gotta just,
And like we said before too, start with the fabric piece first because it's easier, and then go to your stitching.
and then we're gonna go up.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I'm like
Sorry.
afraid to touch the glue.
I thought it needed one, but it was kind of at the end, so. And then you can go around and like these little areas, you could tack them down with the glue. See? Perfect. All right, so flip that over and then this will go on here and then we're gonna cut one more piece.
Okay, so what we did is we did this 8.5, this 9 inches, and then we went ahead and played around and came up with 10.25 inches just so that blue would really pop. And I am too scared, so Priscilla's gonna finish it and then I can say I have something for Priscilla. Okay, so what do we do? What do I
Okay.
do?
So we're gonna glue the back of it to the red. she did.
So you can do this at home too, and it will save you money by just using sticky board. If you don't want to use sticky board, you could use a mounting board or something else. Just do it the way that is affordable for you. But I'm so excited that I have something that Priscilla did.
You did it.
But this is the pattern. I want to give credit to the pattern designer, which is Country Cottage Needleworks. It's called Land That I Love. And you can find me on Fat Quarter Shop FlossTube and my Stitch Squad, which is called Kimberly Stitch Squad on Facebook. And we can find you on
At Priscilla Blaine on Instagram and at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, and our stitching group is Stitching with the Housewives, and on YouTube at The Real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
and check out all of our other videos on our channels.
Bye.